welcome back to another wonderful live stream here on the Muzzlebroke channel. Today we are just kind of bullshitting a little bit per our usual arrangement. I do have some guns out on the table today that I am actually kind of cleaning at the time because I did just get back from a range day. I am trying to make sure that this mic is working. So hold on one second. Oh, okay. All right, cool. It's good. We're all good in the hood. All right, great. So the two guns that I got on the table right now are the P226 Zev, which I actually just freshly cleaned. So I love when my guns are all nice and fresh and shiny. So that one is just freshly cleaned and lubed up. And then next on the docket to clean will be the Chris Vector, which I kind of have ripped apart a little bit here. I think it's always kind of a little interesting to go through and show you guys some of like the internals of some of these pieces. I know YouTube doesn't necessarily like love that the most, but you know, it is what it is. The Chris Vector specifically, I think is kind of interesting because of the internals and the Super V recoiling system, which you can kind of appreciate with the bolt and bolt carrier group right here. So we have the upper of the gun, or actually, yeah, the upper. It's the upper of the Vector, but it's kind of weird because it would almost be the lower of the AR, right? Because this is where you have the trigger and the pistol grip and the stock or brace, right? And then the upper of the Vector is actually like the no, wait, I'm so confused. This is the lower. What's up, Malik? Sorry. I'm doing my best to not get derailed today, but what's up, G6? Welcome down. He's back on the stream. Nice to have you back, buddy. And then we got Malik. I know Pickles will surely jump on. Okay, I think all right. I was losing my track of thought here. So the upper of the Vector, this is the upper of the Vector with the pistol grip and stock and trigger, which makes no sense. And then the lower, the lower of the Vector is actually the barrel, and like where the bolt carrier bolt resides, and then where the mag goes. So it's kind of like an interesting up versus down. You can kind of appreciate the bolt carrier group here, and the bolt. You know, the bolt kind of looks like a normal AR bolt, but the bolt carrier group here is kind of interesting because that's kind of the magic of the Super V recoiling system that is the Vector. Basically, that bolt. You okay. Yeah, the bolt, you know, usually how an AR-15 bolt goes is it travels directly back towards the rear of the gun into the buffer tube and the stock, all that good stuff. But with the Vector, you can see that spring, the bolt actually goes downward. So within the housing of the lower part of the Vector here, this big boxy concept right here, the bolt actually springs downward. And that's kind of what their patented Super V recoiling system is. When you shoot and the bolt goes back and down on the gun, it actually kind of keeps the muzzle of the weapon down. And that's essentially to help mitigate recoil. So this Vector here is chambered in 45 ACP, which is kind of the caliber the Vector was, I guess, made for, I guess, in a sense. So that's kind of why I have it in 45. They do come in 9mm and 10mm as well. If you're just joining the stream, welcome, and please subscribe to the channel. I really do appreciate it. Drop a comment down below. I love chit-chatting in the comments section. We got G6 who got shot over the weekend, apparently, so that is interesting. Tell us all about that, G6. Malik's on the stream. I love doing shout-outs. I love doing comments. And the two guns we're talking about today are going to be the Chris Vector. I was just kind of nerding out over the bolt and recoil assembly. And we also have the P226 Zev here in the corner too. So what I was kind of trying to explain, it's hard to show because YouTube doesn't let me touch the guns on the YouTube lives, but essentially the bolt and the bolt carrier of the Chris Vector are just incredibly interesting. With the normal AR-15, the bolt is, so it's Clean in both ways. Thank you. Thank you. Glad you're still here with us, bro. Yeah. Yeah. G6, tell us all about your adventure. I'll read it. I'm sure everyone's kind of hooked now. Um, but yeah, so it's kind of cool. I really like, I've had this Vector for quite a while actually now. And I kind of was sleeping on it there for a little while. I'm not going to lie. I did take it to the range last weekend or whatever it was that I went. And I kind of went into the range day. I mean, I knew I was going to have fun with it. I love all my, guns, and the Vector is fucking cool. But I didn't think I was going to be as fast with it as I was. I was essentially like basically making a video that was going to be like, all right, you really shouldn't waste some of your money, like any of your money on a pistol caliber carbine, a PCC, because a SBR, like a short barrel AR or AK, is just going to be better. And I kind of was running some bill drills, and I was like, all right, I'm gonna blow this Vector out of the water with my AK. And I actually was quite a bit slower on bill drills with my AK than I was the Vector, which I thought was pretty interesting. Have I ever went on a Muslim event? Is that what the question is? No, I have not. If you're just joining, welcome to the live stream. I really do appreciate any subscriptions to the channel. It's free to do, and it gets me one step closer to quitting my job. And today we're talking about the Chris Vector chambered in 45 ACP. We also have the freshly cleaned 226 out on the table today. I love the way that this looks. Okay, that makes a little bit more sense than Muslim. Milsim, military simulation airsoft, LMAO. I was like, okay. No, but I think that'd be really cool. Part of my goals for this upcoming year, I do want to be doing more competitions. So that's going to be kind of one of my goals. I want to kind of branch out a little bit more and do some of those things like that. So if there's ever any like cool events that you guys see or hear, let me know. Cause like, I want to come do them. I want to have a little bit more fun. So if you are joining us today, I really appreciate it. Please hit me with a comment down below. I love the comment section. It keeps me engaged and entertained. And I missed my flight to hang out with my family this Christmas, so I'm hanging out with you guys instead. And I'm really glad you're joining us. I hope everyone had a fucking awesome Christmas and is having a great holiday season. I'm usually a little grinchy, but we're switching up the vibes today, and I'm gonna try and be a little cheerful. And please subscribe to the channel if you can. So Vector 45 ACP. Hey guys, what's up? Boomer Bracy. What's poppin', G? Vector is cool. I like it. It's super vibey. Sounds intentional. Actually, one of the cool things about the Vector that I always kind of forget is it's not a dirty gun. It really doesn't get that dirty. Which I really appreciate. I feel like I'm always used to cleaning my AKs, and my AKs are always just disgusting. And it's something about that long stroke piston blowback of the AK that just makes it a really dirty system. The Vector, I believe, is direct impingement, DI, gas, which actually, I don't know, it doesn't really get dirty. Like the upper of this is like, I always take it off to clean it, and literally all you would ever have to do. I have a family function right now, and I don't know half the people here, so I'm watching your live. Well, good. I'm glad I could help you out of your boredom there, buddy. Man, I still haven't shot my AK. Go shoot it, Malik. Jesus. But yeah, the upper on this is legit never dirty. I always go to clean it, and not that I cleaning guns is not everyone's favorite thing to do in the whole wide world, but I always go to clean this upper, and I'm like, actually the gun in general, like I always go to clean the Vector, and I'm like, it's going to be a bitch, but it's super easy to clean. Literally all you have to do is like, actually kind of the hammer is really cool on this one too. It's just kind of like backwards and upside down. You can see it right there. I think it's pretty fun. If you're just joining the stream, welcome. Please subscribe to the channel. I really do appreciate it. I was going to do like maybe some sort of like subscription push-up challenge. Maybe I'll still do that on the stream today. If you subscribe, I'll do like 25 push-ups or something. I do have to get my fucking gator if I do that, though. I have no idea where that is. I don't want to pay to go to an outdoor range, so I'm at the mercy of my cousin because he stays in the country and I live in the city. Dude, well, that's honestly the best. I don't know. The best range, in my opinion, is one that's just kind of there and you can just go shoot and be left alone. I hate the indoor ranges. I don't think I'm ever going to go to an indoor range. No, I don't want to say I'm never going to go again, but like I really do try to avoid it. But what's the highest caliber you shot? So I actually have shot 50 BMG, which was awesome. It was really cool. I believe it was at some sort of suppressor event. Maybe this year's. It's called Quiet in the Capitol. It's by Capitol Armory, and they did a suppressor event in Austin, Texas. So I went to that with one of my buddies, and it was kind of cool. So we got to shoot like tons of shotgun suppressors, pistol suppressors, AR suppressors, and 50 BMG suppressed. So that was kind of cool. I still have the casing of that 50 BMG round because I thought it was pretty cool. I do really want to get the Desert Eagle in 50 cal also. I think that'd be dope. But yeah, that's 50 BMG. I think, is that the, I mean, that's obviously a pretty big caliber. I'm not going to say it's the biggest caliber, but it's, I feel like, one of the bigger, more common cartridges and calibers. If you're just joining the stream, welcome. Hit me with a comment. I love chit-chatting, and please subscribe to the channel. Plus, all the ranges around here are strict on rules. Yeah, no rules at my cousin's. I can shoot super safety over there. Wait, hold on. I feel like we've gone back and forth on this. Is there a super safety for the AK or no? I thought we were talking about that, or someone was saying, because there's that FRT that was going to come out, and then someone said like it got like shut down, or I don't know. All right, peace out, G6. Glad you're still with us. Vodka Operator. That's an amazing name, by the way. So yes to the super safety, or I don't know if I joined late. Are you done with the cleaning? No. So this one's clean. This one's still dirty, and I have 800 other like guns I got to clean, but I can't touch them. I can't touch them on the YouTube live, so they're just kind of sitting here. But it's not a drop-in like the AR-15. Well, could I like do it in the garage, you think, Malik? What goods should I use for hunting a bear? Because I'm going hunting as we speak. I'm in the hunting chair up in the tree. Oh, awesome. What good should I use? When I went bear hunting, I used 450 Bushmaster. And my dad used 300 Win Mag, were the two calibers we used. Requires some modifications. Not much work, though. We're talking about this AK trigger. Ooh, Vector. Yeah, the Vector is pretty cool. I really do think it's poor bear didn't stand a chance. Yeah, my dad got one. I did not, unfortunately. But hey, I kind of bought the trip for him, so it was a good time. But I'm a little butthurt I didn't get a bear, but it's okay. It is what it is. I have plenty more hunting time, I guess, to come up with. Yeah, dude, the Vector is pretty cool. I actually, I was taking it apart to clean it, and I thought it was worth kind of showing it taken apart because it looks super wonky, and everything's kind of like backwards and reverse. So this is the lower of the gun with the barrel, and then this is the upper of the gun with the trigger, pistol grip, stock, and then the hammer is also a really interesting component because it's kind of like an upside down hammer too. Obviously we have not obviously, but we have the bolt carrier group in the bolt here. This one's in 45 ACP, Mr. Vodka Operator. I got it in 45 because I do run this suppressed a lot, as you can see by my ridiculously dirty muzzle device here. And 45 ACP is subsonic naturally. So I got this in 45, and the Vector was kind of like made for 45 as well. So I did kind of want that gun in the original caliber it was made for, I guess, if that makes sense. Malik says, my signal is bad, so if you responded, I don't know what you said. I'll email the website link when you're off. Dude, hell yeah, I would really appreciate that, Malik. Yeah, email me the website, and I want to check it out. That's sick. Well, thank you, Mr. Vodka Operator. If you're just joining the stream, please subscribe to the channel. We have tons of content coming all the time. A lot of it, I'm not like, I don't know. I have a lot of serious content, and I also have a lot of super fun, like jackass content and stuff too. The channel's a good time. I got both of those. I got some modifications, and I got a knife. Yeah. So Boomer Bracy, if you have both of those AK triggers, which one would you prefer and why? Because I do really want to get one. I love making cardboard guns, and I've always wanted to make a vector, but I never finished one. So I might make a sixth attempt tomorrow. Do it, man. That'd be cool. You have to show it to us if you can. Um, yeah, we do have the. So what's kind of cool about the vector, I don't know, is just that they call it the Super V recoil system. And essentially, what happens is this bolt where that big spring is compresses downwards, and it essentially pulls the muzzle of the gun down when you're shooting to reduce recoil. I do actually. I don't know if I don't have a Discord that I use. I think I might have made one because I'm always like chat ban on Call of Duty, but I don't really use Discord much at all. Have you used BA? I'm assuming Bear Creek Arsenal, Malik. If so, do you know anything about them? Yeah, I might catch some shit for this, but I actually am running a Bear Creek Arsenal 300 blackout barrel on one of my ARs, and I have had really no issues with it. Hey, what's up, Muzzle? Is that the Chris? Yes, sir, Isaiah. This is the Chris Vector chambered in 45 ACP that we were kind of we have taken apart here on the table because I'm getting ready to. I'm gonna have to clean it here. Super easy gun to take apart. I thought about doing like a little video to like, here's how you take it apart, you know. But it's like it's literally just these 4 little pins. You just boop boop boop. Oh, ballistic advantage. I've heard good things about ballistic advantage. Dude, I don't know. I feel like a lot of these AR parts are like, I don't appreciate the difference between a $100 Bear Creek Arsenal barrel and a $600 Daniel Defense barrel. For like long range marksman shooting, I guess like, you know, there is going to be a difference with better barrels, but I don't know. For like my 100 yards and in shooting, I don't really think there's much of a accuracy or longevity issue. Have you ever ran one of the Glock mag conversion kits, like these Extendo Chris mags? Yeah. So what I have in there, I have the flush fitting mag in there. I do have I think it's 33 round Chris extended mag. Yeah, so the Vector, I hate Glock mags. I think we had a pretty extensive conversation about this the other day. If you're just joining the stream, welcome to the stream. Drop me a comment. I'm going to get to the comments, and please subscribe to the channel. I am begging. Every subscription is one step closer to quitting my job. Yeah, so I hate Glock mags and PCCs. I think it's really stupid. Because essentially you're asking, is the extended Glock mag good? And no, it's not. The Vector, I don't know if it's the Glock mags or the Vector or the ammo I run, but like this thing jams just a lot. I would say out of all the guns I have, this one jams the most consistently, which is a little frustrating because it's not like a cheap weapon, right? I mean, this gun is like, what, $1,500 MSRP, plus I SBR'd it, added the stock, added the grip. It has a really weird thread pitch to it, so I actually have to have a thread adapter you can like see it right there. So I have a thread adapter to put on the muzzle device so I can suppress it. So like this is not a cheap and easy weapon. And the fact that it like jams all the time is a little ridiculous. Man, I'm having, how do I say this name? Key Gazin Entertainment. Man, I'm having more social interaction in one live than a week in real life. Well, that's the point of the live, man. I love talking to you guys. You guys are always a ton of fun. I like to chit chat and bullshit and answer questions and talk about things I want to talk about because a lot of the women in my life don't give a straight F about any of the gun stuff that I want to talk about. Isaiah, yeah, that's what I meant. Yeah, dude, it's just like when you shoot let's CZ Scorpion or the Palmetto State Armory AKB, using those CZ Scorpion mags is like just a godsend. They're super easy to load. They load like an AR-15 mag. You don't have to load them like a pistol mag. These Glock mags, you obviously have to load like a pistol mag because they're Glock mags. So the Glock mags take forever to load. They're a pain in the ass to load, and they induce a lot of jams and malfunctions. And like, okay, I could see you bitching at me if I went and got like some crappy Chinese mags to run in the Vector, but I don't. I have the like factory Glock mag that it came with, and then I also have the Extendo from Chris. And that extended mag was not cheap. I want to say it was like $60 or $65 because it's like the mag and the conversion kit. It does hold, I believe, 33 rounds, but it's super like it's almost impossible to load that mag all the way just because it's like a crappy mag, and then it just jams the gun. The extendo mag looks really sick. The Vector looks really sick, and to be honest, when the Vector's running, like it runs nice. But to have a weapon system that's like $1,500 just to jam because it has Glock mags is, I think, kind of a waste. That's probably my biggest beef with the Chris Vector is that it does take Glock mags. I know for a while there in like the pistol caliber carbine community, everyone's like, no, everything needs to take Glock mags, and I'm like, dude, fucking please, like anything but a Glock mag. I would much rather buy a proprietary mag for the gun than like I don't know. I guess the only reason I say that like a Glock mag might make sense is like if, let's say, well, this one's chambered in 45, so I don't really run any 45 caliber like sidearms. But let's say that I was running like a Glock 17 as my pistol, and then I was running a 9mm Chris Vector as my primary. I guess it may be of benefit to switch out mags between those if I really needed to. But I don't know. But that being said, why would I want to run a 9mm primary? Like that doesn't make sense. All right, sorry. I'm gonna get caught up in the comments. I'm just bitching. Oh wow, I'm super far behind in the comments. If y'all are just joining the stream, welcome to the Muzzle Broke channel. We do these live streams all the time. They're a ton of fun. Please subscribe to the channel. I really do appreciate it. Any subscription is greatly appreciated. Gets me one step closer to quitting my job, which I cannot stand. And for the YouTube AI chat overlords, there are no firearm sales on the channel, and I'm not touching any guns now. All right. I'm sorry. I went on my rant about Glock mags, and I am lost in the comments. I've been thinking about ordering the 18-inch Mark 12 upper from Daniel Defense, but man, $1,700, can't see myself going through it. Malik, I'm not letting you buy any more guns until you go shoot your AK because it's really bothering me that you have a fresh AK that hasn't been shot yet. So go to your cousins and shoot it, Malik. I got a 5,000 because I had so many modifications. My last rifle, or ARP, 14.5 inch, I spent over $1,600, and I've never seen myself spending that much on a gun. Dude, it's easy. It's real easy to do, especially when you buy something that has like a decently hyped up base price, and then you start throwing aftermarket components on it. It's easy to do. Holy shit. I'm so far behind in these comments. I'm sorry, boys. I got a $5,000 gun because it costs so much because of the modifications. Yeah, it's easy. It's the same adapter that I got for my dishwasher. I'm just talking shit. $5K. We're talking about a $5,000 gun now. It's just Keegan. Okay. But I put the Z for cool. All right, Keegan. I'll remember that. OEM Glock mags. Yeah, so this one is the OEM Glock mag. I talked about the Glock mags already. I use the OEM Glock mags, and I use the like Chris brand extendos for this, and it still jams and like doesn't work, and it's a pain in the butthole. If y'all are just joining the stream, please subscribe to the channel. Vodka operator, I feel you, brother. Yeah, dude. Fuck Glock mags and the PCCs. There's no need for it. I really wish Chris had some sort of proprietary mag. I guess it makes sense. Like for the Grasshopper Mouse 9 from B&T, I kind of like how they are like, oh, do you want the Glock mags? Do you want this mag? Do you want that mag? I kind of like that. I think Ruger does a similar thing with a couple of their guns where you can get like a Glock mag version or a proprietary mag version. $33 wounds. Yeah, if it makes it through the whole 33 rounds without jamming. Is this roller delay system or direct impingement? So this is a direct impingement. It looks fancy because it does have what their proprietary call like that Super V recoil system. So essentially what happens with the Chris is instead of the bolt traveling to the rear into the buffer tube and stock like in an AR-15, you can see where that big spring is here. That bolt carrier actually goes down and compresses that spring. So the downward motion of the bolt carrier keeps the muzzle down while shooting. So it actually is a pretty pleasant recoil impulse, but it is direct impingement. I just got my first gun. What'd you get, boss? Hour and a half. The guests might go home soon. Well, I'll keep you on the stream, Keegan, so we could keep you entertained here. I got a minigun with all the attachments you could ever need. Do you really? That's insane. Glock mag is the Type C charger of the gun world. Keltec sub 2000 with Glock mags, never had an issue. Again, that's what I was saying. Like, I don't really know if it's the Vector or the Glock mags or what. Well, the Glock mag is integral to the Vector. So it's the Vector that jams. Like, it's a jammy gun, which sucks. Welcome to the stream, everybody. I really appreciate you being here. If you could hit the channel with a subscribe, I would love you forever. I think like the stream too. I think liking the stream makes it seen by more people, and we can get more friends on the stream and more bullshit down in the comments. Yeah. Hi, man. What's up, dog? Apparently, you can buy mil-spec weapons from your local sheriff. Interesting. Let's get this man to quit his job. Hell yeah, Keegan. It wouldn't take much. I'm almost on the verge of quitting my job every single day, but I would love to keep doing the YouTube stuff. I do find it. I like it. It's fun. Guys, don't comment anything till he gets here. LMFAO. I'm here. I'm back. I got the M&P. It's my first gun. One of my FFLs has the HK MP5 in 22. I want it. Dude, yeah, because that one's only like $400. What's your opinion on the Knights Armament subreddit? I have not been on the Knights Armament subreddit. Do I need to check out the Knights Armament subreddit? I'm caught up in the comments. I won't derail again. Yo, what's up? I'm 12 and I have a 20 gauge Winchester. Well, what's up, Mr. Greg? Appreciate you popping on this the live stream here. If you could subscribe to the channel, I would really appreciate it. 20 gauge is fun, man. I like me some 12 gauge because it's hello, fly to the taco. That's a good one too. I do love me some 12 gauge. 20 gauge my dad likes to use because it's a tighter pattern spread. So it's like, oh, you know, you get, you know, mess up the meat is more in the pheasants and stuff, but he's also just likes to be a hot shot and prove he's a better shot than me, which I can respect. Keegan asks, do you know/watch Graham Thumb? I do not know him. I do watch the videos occasionally when I'm at work, but to be honest, as of late, I haven't really been watching too much YouTube because I've been creating creating the YouTubes. Please subscribe to the channel if you're just joining. I appreciate everybody being here. Mr. Greg subbed. He subscribed. Thank you, Mr. Greg. Okay, because I like to waterfowl hunt a lot. Yeah. So 20 gauge is going to be like it's a little bit of a tighter pattern spread usually. But you're going to get less BBs in the game. You just have to be a better shot. I like the 12 gauge because I don't hunt birds as often as I would like to. So it's one of those things where I need to just like point and blast. But every once in a while, my dad and grandpa will make fun of me for just blowing holes through birds. And they're like, well, what are we going to do with this? You can't eat it. Fly the Taco subscribed as well. Hell yeah. Appreciate you. Anonymous. He's been on the stream before. What's up? I recently bought a Peacemaker. Well, that's a nice piece. Fly the Taco subbed with Greg, with Taco. Colby, I sub too. Hell yeah. What's your job, if you don't mind me asking? Mr. Keegan asks. Yeah, so unfortunately, the job I kind of have to keep under wraps. That's kind of why I have to do the whole like gator and mask thing too, because I would get insta-fired and then I would like lose my house and my life would derail even further from its current derailment. So yeah, I can't really talk about my job, unfortunately, but I appreciate you asking, Keegan. I'm not trying to be a butthole. This is just the way it has to be right now, unfortunately. All right, Greg, I'll see you later, dog. Appreciate you stopping by. Keegan says, oh, dang, no worries, though. Yeah, Greg says that's a nice pistol, though. Is the P226 ZevTech. Dylan Martin Fishing, what's up, dog? If you're just joining the stream, welcome to the Muzzle Broke channel. Please subscribe to the channel. I do really appreciate it. All right, Dylan Martin Fishing bought something new. How are you buying? Everyone's buying new guns every day. I love it. Jasper TV says, hello. Dylan Martin Fishing, what'd you buy? Dylan, what's up? That's a P226 question mark. Yeah. So this is the Sig Sauer P226 ZevTech. Yeah, it's really cool. I did a bunch of aftermarket stuff as well. So the comp is aftermarket trigger, aftermarket takedown lever, aftermarket everything. So this P226 is specifically single action only. Yeah, it looks a little different. So someone asked, what guns are these? This is the Sig Sauer P226 Zev, and then I also have the Chris Vector chambered in 45 ACP that I kind of have ripped apart on the table here today. Keegan says, that's why I didn't recognize it. Yeah. Yeah. My first gun was a SAR 9X. Great gun. Got a good bit of mods to it. Yeah, modifying guns is like, I love doing the mods. It's a ton of fun. If you're just joining the stream, welcome. Drop a comment. I love chit-chatting in the comments, and please subscribe to the channel. I really do appreciate it. Dylan Martin Fishing just bought a 1858 Remington black powder revolver. Wait, can you have a revolver, Dylan, in Massachusetts? My first gun, a 25. Nice. I almost got one of those on Black Friday. Dude, I feel like I didn't get any. I feel like I didn't get any good Black Friday deals. Yeah, that's the fun part of modifying guns. Absolutely. Oh, that's your problem. Is a 45 Vector. So I read when I was going to buy the Vector, like I read all about, because it comes in 9mm, 10mm, 45 ACP, right? I was like, well, what caliber do I get? And blah blah blah. A lot of the articles that I was reading online were they said that the 45 ACP Vector actually jammed the least. So I was kind of expecting this to be the best caliber weapon. How many times have you aimed that at your wife? You definitely aimed that at your wife. I'm not married, so nope. We're a single gentleman's channel here. We do make an exception for Pickles, who's had like 900 divorces. Because it's black powder, it's not considered a gun. Dylan, I love how creative you are about getting around all of these gun rules. It's really, I love it. I got a Shockwave for $350. That is a pretty good deal. Dude, I want to get the shotgun with I think it is the Shockwave, right? With the chainsaw handle. It looks real ridiculous. You should buy the Harbor Freight Q-tip pack. Comes with huge Q-tips for cleaning guns. So actually, we were just kind of talking about Temu the other day, but I got these Q-tips on Temu. I think I paid like $2 for a buttload of Q-tips. So for anything that I like throw away, I don't really mind buying like I said, the AK mat is on Temu for like $2. The Q-tips were on Temu. I don't like buy any Temu gun parts, but I do buy Temu cleaning parts, I guess. I've been looking at the 590s for long 5 months now. Just been busy buying other guns. 45 ammo ain't cheap. Yeah, it is not. That's why I got my brother 500 rounds for Christmas for the range. He carries M&P 45. Well, that's an awful nice Christmas gift of you. Should have gotten the 22 LR version. It would be fun though, considering they're pretty cheap. Yeah. I don't know. I don't think the Vector, maybe, yeah, they do make a 22 LR, but not that it's no fun, but I would love to use the Vector in the home defense rotation. Unfortunately, I don't trust it not to jam. The best part is it's engraved. Oh, it's engraved to match my Buffalo Bill 3030. Dude, hell yeah. I'm excited. Well, you're going to have that on the stream next time you're in there. Why is your live stream popping up on my feed? I'm from India. Well, welcome. The algorithm is working. Yes, it's because everyone's subscribing and liking the stream. So hell yeah. If you're just popping on, like the stream, subscribe to the channel, please, please, please. I want to quit my job. We have lots of cool shit here on the channel. Sometimes the live streams are very targeted for specific weapon systems, and we talk about the intricacies of gun parts. And then sometimes it's just me drunk rambling about my ex-girlfriend or something. So you never know what you're going to get here on the live streams. We do have some parts from Midwest Industries coming in here pretty soon. So I'm really getting excited to do some unboxing videos and some content and review some awesome AK parts from Midwest Industries. My pee-pee burns. Well, that's not good. You get that checked out, dog. Keegan says, oh yeah, by the way, I used to go to the range with my dad every time we went to Macedonia because then I'm away from mom. But we had to stop since there was an incident there where I live. So guns are strictly prohibited. That is unfortunate. My first time I shot my handgun, I sucked. Yeah. Everything's practice. Everything's just a lot of, it's reps and practice, just like anything. You can get good at it if you want to. Dylan Martin Fishing's black powder revolver is in the mail right now. I'll bring it on the stream when I get it. Hell yeah, dude. I know this is random, but I got my driver's license test in an hour. I hope I come out on top. It's pretty easy, man. You just have to not like. It'll be like, should you run over this pedestrian? You should say no. Good luck. Please, please, please. I want to quit my job. Yeah, no, I do. I really do. I need yeah, and you don't want to hear my life story, but I need more watch hours to monetize the channel. So trying to get more watch hours and more subscribers and grow the channel, and it's a lot of fun. Yeah, whatever. Do you replace the shepherd's hooks with retainer plates in your AKs? I replaced one of my shepherd's crooks because it was like not working. There are definitely better ones than others. I think it's kind of a little nuancy part. Like unless your pins are being like trigger and hammer pins are being stupid, I don't usually feel the need to replace that. Not that you can't or that you shouldn't. It's just for me that's kind of like a nuancy upgrade. And I've had some like, I don't know. That's my least favorite part to mess with. I couldn't really tell you why, but every time I mess with the shepherd's hook, I just get really frustrated and I don't have fun. So once those pins are in, they're in. I'm pretty good at flopping in and out the AK triggers. All right. Can't wait to see some videos come out. I'm going to get back to the War Thunder. Have a good one. Well, thanks, Fly to the Taco. Appreciate you popping by the stream. And I really appreciate the subscription, dog. If you're just joining the stream, welcome to the stream. And please subscribe to the channel. Can you assemble it and break it down again? I missed the beginning. Just playing. Thanks for the stream. Keeping me busy at work. Yeah, good, Steven. Yeah, unfortunately, I can't touch any guns on the YouTube live stream. I am going to I don't know. I'm going to post a video on how to rip apart and put back together the Vector at some point. To be honest, I have way too much content and not enough edited at the moment. I ordered one because I plan on getting an ALG trigger to go with my AK Super Safety. I don't think it was needed, but in case it is, I'll have it. Yeah, I mean, they're good to have. And a lot of the ones from the factory are kind of like shit. So honestly, it's probably good, Malik, that you have that because a lot of the times, I think actually it was when I was installing my ALG trigger on my AK as well. I think I bent. I think it was user error. Like I fucked it up. I was trying to hammer that. No problem. Got good vibes. Good channel. Happy New Year's. Peace, y'all. Well, thank you. Why? Keegan asks, why is the muzzle broke in? It's kind of like a play on I'm poor because I spend all my money on guns. Muzzle broke, right? I thought it was clever. And it's also kind of because I try and be cost conscious on the channel in a sense of I don't know. It really bothers me. Oh, wait, because someone was like, Feliz Navidad. What's up, Gabby? Peak humor. Yeah, I thought it was clever. And I do try and I don't want to say cut corners, but I do think there are a lot of stops in the gun space that you can go to cheaper products. I think I didn't read the comment out loud because I forgot about it until now, but someone was like, yeah, I mean, my vertical grip is shitty and was $10 from China, but it works just fine. And for parts like that, I 100% agree. I have actually an airsoft clone of the Zenitco RPK6 vertical grip on my full size AK. And I think it was $25, but it's a metal vertical grip. It looks just like it is the Russian clone. It is the Zenitco clone. And to get that Zenitco grip is $200. So it's all right, I'll buy this, or dude, I'll get my fucking Q-tips from Temu. But yeah, once we start talking, because Keegan says, yeah, I feel as if Eternal should be higher quality, 100%. And then there are some things that you can't skimp on. I tried to buy, I bought a fake eBay Surefire X300, and it was an absolute piece of shit. So yeah, I think there's definitely things that you could save some money on, but then there's also some things that you got to go in and spend the money for. So that's kind of the approach that I like to have. But if you're just joining the stream, welcome to the stream. Please subscribe to the channel. I really do appreciate it. I don't personally own a gun myself, but I think it could be very dangerous. Yeah, when you start kind of getting shitty internal parts, you can definitely screw things up. That is absolutely for sure. So we have the Chris Vector chambered in 45 ACP. She's getting good cleaning today. And then we also have the freshly cleaned 6-hour P226 ZevTech version here, which is probably one of my favorite, if not my favorite handgun in the collection. I really do enjoy this little guy. All of the aftermarket upgrades make this shoot just incredibly flat and fast, which we like to see. For the YouTube AI chat overlords, there are no firearm sales on the channel. Welcome to the channel. Drop me down a comment because I actually am caught up on the comment section right now, so I can read your comment and we can talk. Ask any questions. Pretty knowledgeable about guns, if I do say so myself. I bought a ALG for a 9mm Wars M. Had to modify the trigger to make it work. I had to cut a part of the trigger off to make it work properly. Interesting, because I've had the ALG trigger in a PSA AKV, which is the 9mm platform. I've had it in the RPK, which is obviously 7.62x39. Then I've had it also in the full-sized AK. So interesting that you had to modify that. If I'm not mistaken, I think the ALG trigger comes with like some extra springs that you can like use if it's different caliber, I thought. What's the worst gun? Danny asks, what's the worst gun you've ever seen or used? Worst as in, I don't know, worst. I would say the most common worst gun, I would actually say the Glock 19. And not that it's a bad gun. I just really suck with it. It doesn't fit my hand well at all. I really need the Glock 17 in that full size grip. So I really hate shooting a Glock 19. I feel like everyone has a Glock 19, so I'm always shooting someone else's Glock 19, and it irritates me a little bit. Wars or M, the Nock 9 have a weird trigger group. Yeah. Well, at least you were able to like modify it and get it working, because that's obviously not a super cheap trigger. That's actually only like $100, but that's still like, a good little chunk of change there. Hoping I don't have to do too much to my 1063 when the super safety arrives. Yeah, I gotta look up the super safety. I feel like I say that every time we talk about it on the stream and I just forget. If you're just joining the stream, welcome. Please subscribe to the channel. Oh, Keegan's guests are gone. I can go to my room and enjoy the rest of the live. Do I play CS? I play Call of Duty. I'm always chat banned, but I do play it. I'm really trying to get to platinum and ranked, but we were a little drunky poo last night and we lost a lot of fucking ranked games, so it was a little rough. But I do enjoy playing the Call of Duty because I get to hang out with my brother and my cousins and my buddies, so it's fun. It's a good time. It's the only game I play, really. I play guns. I play girls, if those count. So we do have the P226 Zev here out on the table and the Chris Vector chambered in 45 ACP. I was kind of talking about this earlier, but I am actually very impressed that the Vector never really gets super dirty. Obviously, the muzzle device is kind of toasted because I was shooting this suppressed, so I will have to work a little bit to clean that flash hider there. But overall, not too bad. If you're just joining the stream, welcome. Appreciate you being here. Please subscribe to the channel. I do also need to clean. I have like a bunch more guns I need to clean. I actually do have a couple World War II guns. Yes, an illegal firearm. Nothing is illegal here, my friend, Mr. Turtle Duck. I have a couple of World War II guns. I have a World War II Beretta. I have a World War I bolt action gun, actually, which is really cool. And I think there's one more that I'm forgetting. So I do. Can't believe I've been watching for 30 minutes. Yeah, it's time flies when you're listening to me beg for subscribers. I know there's not even a Glock on the table. I don't have an STG 44. Palmetto State Armory was going to make an STG 44 clone. I'm not sure if they followed through with that or not. I have a Mexican revolver Savage 99. That's pretty dope. Do a flip. I can't do a flip, unfortunately. I don't have an MG42. You can get one in semi-auto, which would kind of be lame sauce. But one of my local ranges actually has an MG42 in full auto that you can rent. You must think I'm an idiot. Kamala should have won. I will respectfully disagree. Hey, Baptized by Fire, what's up? Hi, Liam. What's poppin', G? Keegan says, can you do a live on December 31st at midnight? I may be from the bar I'm at, but I already have tickets to this like thing. It's an 80s themed. I don't even know. I kind of got roped into this, but it's going to be fun. It's going to be a good time. So I probably won't be doing a live stream at midnight. Welcome to the stream, everybody. I would appreciate any subscriptions to the channel. It really does make my day. And I really do love all my subscribers. Y'all are really the best. I love these live streams because we can chit chat and interact. Don't have the MP40. Pretty easy. VN, that's a Glock. That is not a Glock. Chris Vector, P226 by 6 hours. We have a Chris gun and we have a SIG gun, but we don't have any Glocks out on the table today. My friend that's 12 shot a Lee Enfield. That's pretty cool. I emailed you the links. Thank you, Malik. 2 separate emails. Well, thanks for the emails. I will definitely check those out. I do actually check my email very frequently. I need to figure out how to turn notifications on, but I'm kind of like, for a dude that's on the internet all day, every day, I actually am really bad at technology. I held a Thompson used in Okinawa. Well, that's actually really cool. I do really appreciate like the World War II old school vibes. VN says, I bought a 22 LR Vector only for it to get banned the following week. Never even got to shoot it. What did you do with it? Like, what do you have to do with it? And also, why was it banned? Because that should be a full length. Like that, they usually come full length with the 22s. If you're just joining the stream, welcome to the Muzzle Broke channel. I love every single one of my subscribers, so please subscribe to the channel. And I'm sorry, I actually am working on trying to figure out this like stabilizer thing. Stays in the safe because of Trudeau. Okay, so isn't Trudeau getting like ousted from Canada? That's what Ben Shapiro tells me. DK Productions is the company that makes the MP38 and the STG44. What's good? What's good, Shrapnel Studios? Welcome to the live stream. You got to go to a thing called World War II Days in the summer. It has planes, tanks, different areas. Wait, hold on. Where is this? That sounds awesome. Yeah, where's this summer things? I'm from Iraq, and I have an RPG. Pennsylvania. Okay, I'll have to check this out. Federal agents are asking for my address. On a side note, can I have your Vector grip cover? Like this little thing? No. I'll be there. DK makes them brand new in the US for, what is it called? DK something, Gabby? DK Productions? I'm going to Google that right now. I know we were talking about this the other day. I really do want a PPSH, but I know you can like get the parts kit or whatever. I just don't have anyone to like help me craft it, I guess. $4,000 for this MP40. That's crazy. No firearm sales on the channel. Welcome to the live stream, everybody. If you're just popping in, I really appreciate you being here. Please subscribe to the channel. I need to quit my job. I love the PPSH of Call of Duty World at War. Yeah, dude. Actually, that was the first game I ever played. Really, was the Call of Duty World at War. So yeah, man. They use the original. That's actually kind of cool. They use the original plans to make them. I'm looking at their website right now. Oh, they do make a nice STG-44 too, Gabby. It's pretty dope. Wait, and an FG-42 they make? All right, that's pretty cool. I'm like fangirling all of these. That's okay. But yeah, we got the Chris Vector out on the table here, and the 6-hour P226 Zev hanging out here too. What kind of stuff do y'all want me to like put on the table for these live streams? Let me know. I know people have been asking for bolt actions, and I have a lot of bolt actions. To be honest, I kind of just have whatever I've been working on recently out on the table. So it kind of just ends up being whatever's been like tickling my fancy. VN, the Vector is in 45 ACP. They also make them in 9mm and 10mm. Ended up getting this one in 45 because allegedly it jams the least, but it still jams quite a bit. Not 5.7. What was your multiplayer level? I have no idea, man. That was like, so many years ago now. Yeah, we're talking about these pre-ban World War II guns. I'm a military historian, nerdy. Old guns are my job. That's really cool, Mr. Shrapnel Studios. We should get you on the channel one day and talk about some military history. I do have a musket. What's your multiplayer level where you are? I am 12 and I'm level 57, almost 58. Are we playing Black Ops 6? The most obnoxious and funnest guns. Put your meat on the table. That's for the OnlyFans. Keegan asks, can I show the whole collection? I think on one of the live streams, I actually did a little tour of the gun room. I can't do anything on a live stream, unfortunately. Favorite Glock. Hold on. Remington 700. Bolt action is on my list too. I don't have one, and I need something for those long ranges. I don't know if I should go with 6.5 or something else. I have a lot of bolt actions, like right now. I had a Luger at the area in PA. Get a black powder cannon. Keegan asks, I meant in a long form video. See, all right, so I could do that. If you're just joining the stream, welcome to the stream. Welcome to the Muzzlebroke channel. If you could subscribe to the channel, I would really, really appreciate it. I really want to quit my job, and every subscription is one step closer. Drop me a comment down below. I love the comment section. I also held a 7.62 mortar. That's pretty dope. With the inscription that says, bitches like cannons. Hold on, we're going to talk about my favorite Glock. I think someone asked me that. So I would say my favorite Glock. I love my Glock 17. I don't know. I'm not like a Glock fanboy because I don't love every Glock, but I love my Glock 17. It's a Gen 3. If I were to buy a Glock like today, I think I would do the Glock 47. I would do the Glock 47 because like you could essentially, it's a full size frame and you could put like the full size slide or the compact slide. So you basically have both a Glock 45 and a Glock 17 in one Glock, the Glock 47. So yeah. Do I like Glock 27? Yeah. No. I'm not a fan of that one specifically. No particular reason, just doesn't like the way it shoots. Any Hellcat pro and cons? I don't personally love the grip on the Hellcat Pro. I couldn't really tell you why. I think it's a weird like size where it's like the Hellcat Pro for me is a little bit bigger than I would want to carry, but like it's not big enough where it actually shoots super nice. I don't really understand. Me too. The 17 is my favorite. I want a 45 now. Yeah. All right. I was very lucky and bought my Glock 19 Gen 4 before it got banned. I do have a ton of revolvers. So yeah, I show those on the channel and on the live streams fairly frequently. But I don't know, opinions on red dots and holographic sights on AKs. Yeah, dude, I love me a good red dotted AK, but I also really like the iron sights on the AK specifically. I don't know what it is, but I actually do really well with the Glock OEM iron sights that everyone likes to hate. And I do really well with AK irons as well. Some of my AKs, I run dots. Some of them I run kind of bare bone stock and use the irons just kind of to switch it up a little bit. I'm gonna look into the 47 now that you said that. Yeah, River, check out the Glock 47. It's pretty good. I wish I would have known. I wish I would have gotten an MOS slide though. Yeah. I don't have an MOS slide on my Glock 17. Well, I actually have like two Glock 17s because I ended up basically building a whole new Glock 17 accidentally. I just kept buying more parts for my Glock 17 OEM, then I ended up just being like, ah, fuck it, I'll just make a second one. JPMS asks, do you recommend the Vector, but thinking of picking one up? We were kind of talking about that quite a bit today, actually. I guess my short answer would be no, unfortunately. If you're using it for a range toy and just because you think it's really cool and want to have one, dude, go for it. It's your money, it's your gun. That's kind of why I bought this. I did actually kind of buy this to hopefully like keep in the concealed carry, or not concealed carry, excuse me, the home defense rotation. But it's pretty jammy. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I take really good care of my pieces. I have everything lubed up, like, and cleaned aggressively. And I think I shot like 200 rounds through this, and I had like 3 or 4 jams at the range. So it's like and that unfortunately happens every time I shoot this gun. So it's cool. It's super cool, but for $1,500 to have a PCC that just jams is not my favorite. So if it's worth the vibe factor for you, go for it. If you were trying to use this as like a very practical gun, I wouldn't buy this specifically. If y'all are just joining the stream, welcome to the channel. Please subscribe to the channel. I really would appreciate it. And comment down below. We'll chit chat. Yeah, the MOS slide is the move. Do you recommend that? We talked about that. Just having the option is nice. Yeah, for the Glock 47, you could switch it up. Only Glock I thought about buying is the Glock 50. I don't think the 45 gap is dead. My cousin uses one as an EDC. Yeah, I fell in love with the Vector ever since COD Ghosts. Yeah, I only got the Vector because I loved it in PUBG. Yeah, dude, I like it. I was running some build drills with this, and I was incredibly fast on some build drills, like fast as shit. I did not think it was going to be that fast. Like I said, I kind of was comparing it side by side to my like short barreled AK, but I have a really ridiculous muzzle brake on that AK that makes it shoot really flat. I have a really good trigger on that AK as well. So I was like, I was going to blow the Vector out of the water, and the Vector actually did shoot faster, surprisingly. I was able to move a little quicker with it, but when it jams, you're kind of stuck out of luck. Best gun for home defense. I'll kind of tie this in with what are my thoughts on AR9s. Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, fuck. All right, hold on. I'm going to get confused. Appreciate the honesty. I got a PS90 and SBR'd it. Why didn't you like it? Because I've thought about doing that too. Yeah, so I don't super love AR9s. I think again, I'm not a big fan of any PCC that takes Glock mags. Again, I know the Vector does take Glock mags. I know I have a Vector sitting out in front of you. But I think the Glock mags are one of the biggest reasons why this gun jams. Glock mags run well in Glocks. When you're running them in an AR9 or when you're running them in any sort of PCC, I feel like you get like a really shitty reliability. Are AR9s fun? Yeah, man, they're fun because you essentially get all of the customization that you would want out of an AR-15, and you could shoot a cheaper round. So like, it's cool. Do I have an AR-9? No. Would I prefer I don't know. For me, for a serious weapon like system, if I'm going to shoot a 9mm, I have tons of handguns that shoot 9mm, right? Like I would kind of want a bigger round. Like if I was using it for a home defense, I would either do 5.56 300 blackout or 7.62 by 39, right? So yeah. Best gun for home defense, I would say some sort of shorty AK and 7.62 by 39 or a 300 blackout AR. Blunderbuss would work. Yeah, it would. Why not an AR-15? AR-15's a good, all-around gun. Freedom Ordnance's FX9 was another I picked up because it took Glock mags. Yeah, I mean, like I said, it's not a bad gun. It's just I don't have one. The only PCC that I have is this Chris Vector here. I did have a PSA AKV chambered in 9mm, and it was fun. I don't know. I just didn't love it for some reason. Have you ever reloaded a bullet? Shit is painful if you don't have professional machines. I used to reload shotgun shells, but I haven't done any reloading of like center fire cartridges. We were talking about the PS90 SBR. It was a nightmare to get a gunsmith to install the CMMG barrel, at least where I'm at, and it cost me $500. Damn. So yeah, JPMS, I was looking up because there are some like really shitty YouTube videos on how to switch out that barrel. And I've convinced myself that if I had a buddy over, I think I could get my neighbor to help me. Like if I had a buddy over, if I had someone to help me, I think I could. I think I could do it. I think I could do it at home, like in the garage. But did you like it, JPMS? Did you like shooting it once it was SBR'd, or was it kind of like not as fun as you wanted? My other hesitation with the P90 specifically was just the cost of 5.7, which has gone down. My S&W model 4122 had defended my home for half a century. Hey, whatever works, man. Canada, limited to cool guns. I think I'm waiting for the only one waiting for the 9x39 crank. When is that coming out, Gabby? I'm gonna have to look at this 9x39. If y'all are just joining the stream, welcome to the Muzzlebroke channel. Please subscribe to the Muzzlebroke channel. I appreciate you. We have tons of content. We got shorts, we got long form videos, we got all of the things. The 9x39 is a Soviet rifle cartridge. The cartridge yields increased performance in shorter barrels and effective subsonic performances based on the Soviet 7.62x39, but with a neck expanded to fit a 9.2 millimeter bullet. Interesting. That sounds fucking expensive. It's in my dreams. It's the Russian 300 Blackout. VN asks, what's your favorite gun that you own? I have a AK variant that's called the Rifle Dynamics Quick Hatch. I have a ton of content with that out on the channel, but I don't have it out today. That's probably my favorite long gun. My favorite pistol is probably this guy right here, the P226 ZevTech that I've kind of pimped out. I just like the way it looks, and it shoots really well too. Can you touch a Q-tip next to your firearms and not get shut down? I don't know, and I really don't want to try. When I got shut down last time, it was a big old pain in my booty. I didn't like it, so I'm not going to risk it. We're talking about the PS90. It was a good gun, but I already have the MP5K, the MPX, and a Spec 9. I think they're all better than the PS90. Yeah. Yeah, the PS90 is the vibes, though. Like, it's got the vibes. But, you know, whatever. Is it just me, or the older I get, the more I like the AK-74U? I fucking love the crank. I am going to get one soon. I don't know when. Hell yeah, right on. Appreciate that. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. YouTube Live rules are kind of whack, if I'm being honest. If you're just popping on the stream, welcome to the Muzzlebroke channel. Appreciate you being here. Hell yeah, man. As soon as possible. Yeah, I do. Funny enough, I sold my AKV to buy the crank, and then I ended up buying this gun. So YouTube really went downhill and soft. Yeah, it's not the best, unfortunately, but it is what it is, I guess. I know on like Instagram lives you can do more stuff, but I don't really have like an Instagram following, so there's not really a point. But we are talking about the Chris Vector here, chambered in 45 ACP with that recoil system that they call the Super V recoil system, that essentially keeps the muzzle down whilst we're shooting to help us control recoil and shoot a little bit faster. And it does actually work pretty well. Nice Vector. Thank you, Mr. Red Hood. Appreciate you joining the channel here. The Super V recoil system on the Vector is neat. It's innovative. I like it. I would love to shoot one in full auto, but unfortunately I haven't done that. I actually really like how the Vector is like kind of like flipped and mix matched a little bit too. Like the upper is the lower and the lower is the upper, because this is actually like the lower of the gun with the barrel, but then the upper actually has the hammer and the trigger and the stock, which is kind of interesting. Instagram is awful. Yeah, I don't really have any bad experiences with Instagram yet, but I also like don't really go on Instagram. I have a Instagram for the channel, just don't really use it. If you're just popping on the stream, welcome. Appreciate you being here. Drop me a comment down below and please subscribe to the channel. I really would appreciate it. What did you spend on the pistol? Mr. Ray Lucky asks. Jeff, yeah, 45 ACP for the Vector. On this gun, so this is the SIG P226 ZevTech. The MSRP of the gun is $2,500. I actually ended up getting it used for $1,700, but then I put like another $400 or so into aftermarket modifications, like the trigger, the hammer, the springs, the takedown lever, the muzzle device, the comp. So probably about $2,200, but this gun does MSRP for $2,500. Any thoughts on the Vector? Have you thought of getting the internals coated for a slicker finish? If I could guarantee that would help me with my jamming issues, I would. But my fear is that I'm gonna pay a bunch of money to have that done, Gabby, and then it still fucking jams, and I'm just like even more irritated than I was before. So if you all are just popping on the stream, welcome. Subscribe to the channel, por favor. Drop a comment down below. I'm all caught up on the comments. So the more you comment, the more I have to talk about, and I can continue the stream. Yeah, man, I do really love doing these live streams. I like interacting with you guys. Everyone's usually a ton of fun. I can't believe Pickles isn't on the stream today. It's going to be one of the only live streams where Pickles hasn't popped on. But we got all of the other classics. We got Gabby here again today. I think we had Trial by Fire was here for a second. Keegan's been a lot of fun today, dropping me lots of content. It kind of works on AKs with its operation. Yeah, I don't know. I've never had any really big issues with my AKs though. Jeff asks, am I a Staccato lover? No. I use a shit ton of Q-tips too. Yeah, I don't know. I've found that they're just the best for cleaning guns. And I got this big ass bag of them on Temu really cheap. Yeah, so talking about Staccato real quick, I think Staccato makes good guns. But I am big on cost per value. And I don't think you get a very good cost per value with Staccato. The reason being is it hurts my stomach to spend $2,500 on a Staccato P with an optics cut. I don't think you're getting that much better of a product for that cost. So I do love, I've shot the Staccato. All right. So actually I just did a fucking shorts the other day, shooting this gun side by side with the Staccato. I outshot the Staccato with this gun every single time, and they're the same price. So if we're talking like, same price, for the same price, I'm able to get a 6-hour P226 with a upgraded trigger, with a compensator, with a dot, with a gas pedal takedown lever, with a skeletonized hammer, with all replaced internal springs. And I'm able to outshoot a Staccato like that cost $2,500 out of the box without an optic. Like, all right, so I do have, I have a pretty big video on basically my Springfield Prodigy, and I wanted a 2011. I really looked at the Staccato P, and I also was looking at the Springfield Prodigy. I have not had any issues with my Prodigy at all. For my Prodigy build, I wish I had it on the table right now. So I was able to I got the Springfield Prodigy. I got it ported. I got a 2.5-pound trigger upgrade. I added the Dawson Precision Magwell, and I added a optic to it for $1,700, under $2,000, or just about $2,000. So I got a Springfield Prodigy with ports, with an upgraded trigger, with an optic, with a Magwell that shoots exponentially better than any Staccato out there, even the Staccato XC, for $500 less than a Staccato P. So those are my reasons I don't love Staccato. I don't get anything for free. I buy everything that I have. So for me, I would rather buy a Prodigy and like deck it out and make it a absolute speed demon than buy a Staccato out of the box. If that's my long answer, Mr. Jeff. If you're just popping on the stream, welcome to the Muzzle Bro channel. Please subscribe. I really do appreciate any subscriptions to the channel. It means quite a bit to me because I am still a pretty small channel and we're working on growing her. So yeah, like I said, Staccatos are good guns. And if I truly had unlimited money, would I rather have bought a Staccato P and ported it and done all the upgrades on the Staccato P? Well, I mean, yeah, sure, the internals are a little bit better, but like, I'm not made of money, so I would much rather buy the Springfield Prodigy and dump money into aftermarket stuff. Keegan says, I feel honored. Well, dude, you've been great. I really appreciate you being on the stream and subscribing to the channel. So, I carry a TSIS 1911 load with plus P hollow points. It's a good little carry gun. Jeff says, yes, the V8 ported. It's dope. Jeff, I do have a long form video up on the channel on essentially all my Springfield Prodigy upgrades, and I could show you the trigger pull and the ports if you're interested. That's already up. I want a Dan Wesson. Yeah, that'd be dope. What do you think of the Makarov pistol? I like it. Don't think it's super practical. I met a Staccato guy once. He seemed like a prick. Yes, most Staccato guys are. Even prickier if they get their Staccato guns for free, I've noticed. I think everyone should get a Perry the Platypus from Stealth Arms. Yeah, that's a good option too. My big thing for 2011s, it's weird because I hate Glock clones. I don't think that any Glock clone offers anything new. I fucking don't. I know everyone loves the Echelon. I know everyone's getting their panties in a wad about it's the Ruger and fucking Magpul Glock. I don't care. I don't give a shit about these damn Glock clones because you're coming out just with a Glock that's the same price. But oppositely, I love the 2011 clones because it's like, here, we made you the Staccato P at half the cost. Enjoy. And I'm just like, fuck yeah, I love that. Yeah. I met a Staccato guy once. Yeah, we read that. I'm going to be honest. You're my favorite YouTuber. Well, thank you, Mr. Keegan. Tell your friends, tell your buddies, tell everybody to subscribe to the channel. Like I said, we do lots of serious content here, but we also do a ton of jackass content, which is my favorite. And we do a lot of live streams. So I get to like directly talk to you guys, which I think is a lot of fun. What Prodigy do you recommend? 4.25 or 5? So I bought the 4.2-inch Prodigy. That's the one I have. I'm going to be honest with you. I haven't shot the 5-inch. From everything that I was reading online, the 4.25 like tended to cycle and run a little better. Do I regret not getting the 5? I don't know. I would probably get the 4.25 just because that's what I read worked better. I mean, it's honestly kind of negligible. Thoughts on the Springfield Prodigy Comp 5-inch? Yeah, it works good. I think it looks really stupid. For 2011s, I would rather have the ports than the comp, just simply for aesthetics. But it's a good gun. Just kind of my preference is to port. My only grunt is the 7-round mags with the 1911. I haven't shot that either. Don't plan to, but 7 rounds ain't enough. Yeah, you need a couple more. Glocks are good-looking high points. I like my Glock 17. Andy says, what's up? What's up, Andy? Welcome back. How'd you get so ripped? I have a incredibly extensive workout regiment and an incredibly strict diet. So, yeah. And unfortunately, my like YouTube brand has become like the ripped yelling jackass. So I feel like I need to keep in shape now to like keep the brand going. If you're just joining the channel, welcome to the channel. I appreciate you being here. Please subscribe to the channel. I really do appreciate it. LOL. I did. LOL. I think one of them also subbed. Hell yeah, Keegan. I met a Staccato guy at the range. Malik says he wanted to trade me for it with my DB15. I said no. I asked him to do some gunsmithing for me, and he replied like 2 months later. Yeah, Staccato people are interesting. What are my thoughts on the PSA dagger? I don't love it. I shot it. I had some jams with it. If you wanted the vibes, you can get like a custom Cerakoted threaded barrel for a decent price out of the box, which is kind of cool. Again, I don't love the Glock clones. If you're gonna buy a Glock clone, I'd buy a Glock and just make sure you actually have their reliability. Whereas, like, I don't know, I don't like the Glock clones. It's just it irritates me for some reason. What are your thoughts on the TSIS PX9 Duty? I actually am a pretty big fan of TSIS. I like a lot of the TSIS guns. You know what? I'm going to get the Vector in 45 ACP, and I'm going to get the internals coated in nickel boron. Well, let me know. Oh, with the double tap trigger. So, Gabby, I actually had the double tap trigger at one point. Ended up selling it because I didn't like only being able to shoot it double tap. With any binary trigger, sorry, hold on. Fuck. With any binary trigger, I feel like you get a decrease in reliability and increase in jamming, which leads to an overall crappier experience. So let me know how that works, Gavin. I'm curious if you do the internals, if it actually like works pretty well for us. What's the first thing you change on a factory Glock? Yeah. Okay. So a must change in my eyes is going to be the mag release. It sounds like a very nuancy part, but like for my Glock 17 Gen 3, I bought that gun and I was like, I literally can't eject the mags. Like, they're horrible. I'm not always a super huge fan of Strike Industry, but they made a really good Glock 17 Gen 3 mag release that actually comes with a couple of like interchangeable little buttons. Comes with like a bigger one and like a little bit more of a slim fitting one. So that's going to be the first thing I replace, is going to be the mag release. To be honest, there's not much else. When I have my nightstand Glock 17 is kind of like my home defense gun, and I don't really love to change the internals on like home defense or carry guns because I just want them to be reliable. So I don't really change out too much of the internals on my Glocks. Hello, mate. What's up, Jake? Real or airsoft? Real. It's only going to be for shits and giggles, Gabby says. Well, it'll be a fun one for shits and giggles for sure. The most American fella. That's also what I was reading up on. We're talking about the Prodigy. Prodigy 4.25 will be my first 2025 purchase. Yeah, dude. Enjoy. If you want to see the upgrades on my Springfield Prodigy, I do have some long form videos up on the channel that goes through all the upgrades I did, and I do recommend upgrading it for sure. Do you have a Swiss made SIG? I do not. Keltec P17 thoughts. I actually have not had much experience with that one, so I don't have a ton of thoughts on that. I wish I could get a gun soon, Ethan. Do you have World War II guns? Yeah, I have a couple, actually. I have a World War II Beretta. I also have a couple of bolt actions, I believe. Seth asks, do paper Q-tips not work as well? I use whatever's cheapest. And I got this big old bag of wood Q-tips on Temu, pretty cheap. Keegan asks, how much did you spend on all guns together? Way too fucking much. There are no firearm sales on the channel, Mr. Dylan Davis. Thoughts on Mark MK12 Mod H? I have a $25,000 custom N1 Garand, only 5 made. It's 100 years old. Jesus, that's cool. That's actually really cool. Yes, sir. I will be looking for those and watching. Appreciate you, PCP Cat. If you're just joining the stream, please subscribe to the channel. I really do appreciate it. Keegan says, that's fair. Yeah, welcome to the live stream, boys. It's got crazy engravings. We're talking about the custom M1 Garand here. That sounds pretty cool. Yeah, I do love me some engraved guns. They're lots of fun. Which I got the Chris Vector chambered in 45 ACP here. You think a 12 gauge slug will pop my pumpkin? 100%. I actually just exploded a orange at the range this past weekend with some 12 gauge buckshot, and that is going to be quite possibly the favorite video that I have ever taken. Where are y'all getting this money from? Malik, you probably have more guns than me. You're getting all the money, man. If y'all are just popping on the stream, subscribe to the channel. I really do appreciate it. Greetings from Vermont. Greetings, Mr. Thomas. You go under folder? Question mark. Nah, the Vector is it's super. I mean, it's a $1,500 gun, and I probably got another $400 in parts into it. So nah. I'm gonna keep it. What's on the table? Asks Ben. This is gonna be the Chris Vector chambered in 45 ACP. And then I also have the SIG P226 Zev hanging out today on the table as well. Got any shotguns? Asks Jeff. Yeah, we do have a lot of shotguns here on the channel. We got pump action. We got Sega 12s. We got semi-auto turkey guns. We got all the shotguns. Ben says, awesome. Greetings from Virginia. What's up, Mr. Seth? Oh, so we got, the P226 Zev here, and then the Chris Vector in 45 ACP. Sega. Everyone still likes to bitch and moan. Greetings from South City, Nebraska. What's up? What's your thoughts on the Benelli M4? Is it still king? Probably, yeah. It's a really good shotgun. It's just kind of expensive. I don't know. I like my Sega 12. It's a lot of fun. I like my AK platforms. Try shooter lube. Bet you have a headache with that hops, brother. No, I like hops 9. That's usually what I just use for everything. If y'all are just joining, please subscribe to the channel. I'm not going to correct you. Tomato. Yeah, everyone, I don't know. I think I say Sega 12. I think other people want me to say Sega, but I don't really care. Thoughts on best home defense gun? I would go with a short inch AK chambered in 300 black. I agree. Ben, it's the gun you shoot best with. Yeah. If I were to pick like the best home defense gun, AR 300 blackout or AK in 7.62x39, I would go shorter than 10 inches. Just so you can like clear corners and shit a little bit easier. But yeah, I agree. I don't think it's unreasonable. It's whatever you're most comfortable with. I think 9mm handguns are fine. 12 gauge PCCs, well, whatever you want, really. If y'all are just joining, welcome to the channel. Please subscribe to the channel. Scar 17 happens to be mine. Yeah, that's a good one. Hey, that's average. I think we were talking about 10 inches. Yeah, man. So we're cleaning up the Chris Vector today. 226 is already cleaned. I still have to clean the shovel handle AK stock, or the shovel handle AK here too today. But I will probably get distracted and not clean any of these guns if I'm being completely honest with myself. LOL, PCP cat. Yeah, everybody subscribe to the channel so you don't miss another live stream. I really would appreciate it. And then there's tons of other content on the channel too. Let me know what kind of stuff you guys want to see more of. Also, like I'm always kind of amenable to kind of just doing whatever y'all want to see because I don't do this for my health, you know. What's up, man? Oh, what's up? I like shotguns with double aught buck. Yeah, we shot a ton of double aught buck when we were at the range the other day out of the Sega 12. It was a lot of fun. I actually did some pretty interesting like grouping tests with the double aught buck at different ranges. Was kind of an interesting little experiment. You ever play the video games? You should play Tarkov or Stalker 2. So I do play video games. The only video game I play is COD. I don't really know. I don't have a ton of video game time. So when I do, it's Call of Duty. So I can get yelled at by my brother for losing ranked matches and rotate. He's not rotating fast enough. Oh, sorry. I'd like to see dual Spaz 12s. Yeah, me too. I was actually just looking at some Spaz 12s the other day online. They are just incredibly expensive. So there probably will not be one on the channel. That's okay. Trust me, you'll love Tarkov. I actually don't even think I have space on my Xbox to download another game. I have Turkish semi-auto 12 gauge, and man, those double-aught bucks hit hard. My shoulder's purple for a week. Yeah, I was shooting. Actually, my shoulder looks okay today. I was shooting some slugs out of the short inch Sega 12. That was a blast too. $4 is so underrated. I think that's one of the beauty of the shotguns and 12 gauges is there's just so many like round options. It really kind of can be a little bit more purpose driven. Keegan asks, "Oh, Xbox? Which one?" I have no idea. The white Xbox here. It's kind of over there in the corner, wherever that one is. It's like the one with the crappy storage. If you're just joining, welcome to the stream. Thanks for popping by. I would really appreciate any subscriptions to the channel. Makes me a very happy little boy. ALR. I think the next live stream I do, I'm going to do like 30 push-ups for every new subscriber. I think that's what I'm going to do. I did do chest today, so I actually have not eaten lunch yet. I need to feed here. I saved the slugs for defense. I would use the double-aught buck, if I'm being honest. But that spread at like, dude, I honestly, the spread of the double-aught buck, even at like 15 yards, was a lot bigger than I thought it was going to be. Like I thought it was basically going to be like non-existent, but it was very existent. Do y'all Americans really just shoot intruders? Yes. Have you seen the Hornaday Hollow Point slugs? It's not how my earbuds normally look. What you talking about? What's up, Liam? Talking about the Vector today, the 226. We're actually just kind of having a conversation about 12 gauge slugs versus buckshot. I would prefer buckshot for like a home defense situation. Slugs are good, but I like that I get a little bit of a spread with the double-aught buck. Probably, I don't know. Birdshot for warning, buckshot for getting the crackhead out of my garbage can. I feel like birdshot would still not be super fun. Where the fuck is Pickles? I don't know, man. I think this is, out of all the live streams I've done, I think this is one of two that Pickles has not been on, actually. Even Dylan Martin Fishing stopped by and said hello today, at least for a little bit. I feel like Malik and Pickles and Dylan Martin Fishing are just keeping my channel alive here. Ugh. What are you doing to it? JR asks, just cleaning this one. Nothing super crazy. My uncle takes sparks plugs, breaks them, and shatters bits in buckshot shells. Jesus Christ. Never mind. It's the land of freedom. Yeah, absolutely. I feel like we're becoming a family. Yeah, dude, that's why the live streams are fun. I like being able to like interact a little bit more and like talk about random shit. What time is it? 1:30. Okay. Do. Sorry, hold on one second. Whoa. All right, I gotta pee real quick. I'll be back. All right, I'm back. Don't worry. Everything's safe now. You're all safe. He's grabbing a beer 100%. AMSR, are you guys like hear me like fucking around in the bathroom? Didn't think we'd hear him though. Hold on, now I'm like super confused. First time your channel seems pretty good so far. Might come back for more. Hell yeah. Man, my heart stopped when you said 1:30. He has to pee. Didn't think we'd hear him though. Dog, we can hear it splashing. Good, man. He forgot to take his cig to the bathroom. Got to keep a toilet gun. He's grabbing a beer 100%. AMSR spoon cheeks. Yeah, I made a salad actually. Man, I'm poor as F. I said drying hands, not with the dryer. Guys, I'm back. We heard the piss. We heard you peeing. Good. I'm human. I'm allowed to pee. As much as I am just an internet monkey for your entertainment, I still have to pee and eat, you know? Even Andrew Tate pees and eats. I'm actually a assistant professor at Hustlers University, so. Man, this bag salad is definitely expired. It kind of sucks. You can pee, just didn't think I'd hear it. Well, that's, you know, it's a special treat for you, JR. Cool. How new is your channel? I think I started the channel in September. So September, October, November, December, about 4 months. So it's still pretty new. I'm still working on growing her a little bit. But I do have some pretty awesome subscribers. And I put out a ton of content. So it's growing, man. Any Europeans here? Yeah, I feel like there are some Europeans that pop by the channel every now and again. Yep. The 45 ACP, that is what the vector is. Stay peeled in the building. What's up, dog? How often do I go live? I think I've had at least one live stream every day for the past like month almost. Nah, maybe not a month. I didn't do one on Christmas, but I think I've done a live stream pretty much every other day. Wait, I ate that same salad like 3 hours ago. Yeah, it was the avocado ranch bag salad. Yum. Oh, what the hell? No one's on Xbox. Lame. Ah! Oh, shit. Sorry. What's good? How was your Christmas? It wasn't too bad. We're just hanging out. I once shot a Chris full auto in Texas. That thing is way fast. Greetings from Germany. If you're just joining the stream, welcome to the channel. I would appreciate any subscriptions to the channel. I'm usually a little bit more focused, but apparently you guys just got to enjoy me peeing and making lunch. Odd question, but how much are eggs in your area? So funny enough, I actually just bought some eggs earlier today, and they were $6.28 for the 18 pack. All right, bye, JR. Thanks for stopping by. I mean, I feel like eggs are the same price everywhere, but maybe I'm wrong. I love that we're having a discussion on the cost of eggs. Funny. I do have a suppressor that I used for this. It actually suppresses really well. Not a ton of gas. Yeah. Quick maths. If you guys are just joining the stream, welcome to the Muzzlebroke channel. We talk about guns, we have fun, we hang around, we dick around. If you could subscribe to the channel, I really would appreciate it. Richard, the SIG here is in 9mm, yes. And the 45 ACP is the Chris Vector. I imagine the extra gas pressure makes it run like a dream. Yeah, well, when it's not jamming, it does shoot really nice when it's not jamming, but unfortunately when it does jam, it is really annoying. Do it, Malik. I hear a lot about those things jamming all the time. Yeah, I bought it in 45 ACP because allegedly that was supposed to be the least jammy caliber, but unfortunately, it does jam a buttload. I don't know. I heard 45 was the best for jams, so that's why I ended up buying. Does your Vector smack you in your cheekbone? Nah, not really. No. I hated mine. Yeah, it's cool, but I don't think it's the most practical gun in the whole wide world, unfortunately, just due to the jamming. And I really do think it jams because of the dang Glock mags. G6 is back. What's up, dog? Yep, if you're just joining, welcome to the Muzzlebroke channel. Appreciate you. Please subscribe to the channel. Would really appreciate that too. I apologize if you hear me crunching because I'm trying to eat. Yeah, I woke up, went right to the gym, came home, started the live stream, and I've been on the stream for 100 minutes apparently. I don't know where the hell my cousin is. Where is this little butthole? I heard something to do with the recoil system. Like when you go to purchase one, if you run the action, it's super easy to manipulate, then it won't jam as much. Interesting. Don't know. What did you do? Well, we're just cleaning this today. But yeah, I've had this Vector for quite some time. I guess I could, I don't know, dude. Like, I guess I could contact Chris and be like, yo, like, can you unfuck my gun? Like, it jams all the time. But I feel like they'd just be like, well, I don't know what the hell you want us to do about it. I guess I could ask, but I don't think that ask would go very far. It kind of just seems like a little bit of a waste of my time. Anytime anyone's like, can you say this? I feel like I'm saying like some sort of slur in like a different language. I don't want to do that. There we go. You are not the party leader. Okay. Whatever. Summoning demons. Well, I appreciate everybody joining the stream today. Please subscribe to the channel. I might hop on a stream later tonight. We'll see. But I love you all. I appreciate you all popping on. I will catch you boys on the flip side. Subscribe to the channel. There's lots of fun stuff. Appreciate everybody's comments today. Everyone have a super awesome Christmas. Spend some time with your family. Have some fun.